Hello everybody, I'm Melissa and welcome back to Book Bar, and welcome to a different video. One I've never done before, one I never thought I'd do before. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. I have been buying new bookshelves as I find sales and things, and my bookshelves were a mess before, and so I finally have my shelves how I want them and how I like them. So I figured it was time to do kind of a bookshelf tour. I will say none of my bookshelves match. They're literally just whatever I could find. That big one back there, that's the one that's always been in my videos. That one is I had bought it originally when I lived in my old apartment. I had bought it as because I collect coffee mugs and wine glasses. So it was a wine glass and coffee mug and sports memorabilia thing shelf. And then when I moved here, this one had a shelf for my apartment here had a space, a coffee and wine bar, so all my mugs are on there. And then I got something for my living room with all my sports memorabilia, so I made that into just a regular bookshelf. And then as I've gotten more books and things, it didn't work. And then my little one that you'll see in a little bit, that one is my I had bought it as a TV stand, and then I decided it was too low and I still couldn't see my full TV, so I bought a new one that's now my TV stand, which is also a bookshelf. And then I have another bookshelf that I actually purposely bought as a bookshelf. It's not exactly what I would have wanted, but it's fine. I enjoy it. It's good for now, and it was cheap, so if I move or if I decide to finally make my shelves match, I won't be upset getting rid of it. But yeah, I will also say you're gonna notice there are a couple books in series missing. They're not actually missing. Every year for Christmas I give my mom 12 books, and I do a blind date with a book for her for every month, because she's I don't want you to spend any money on me. So I give her 12 books from my own shelves and she reads those. And then as obviously as the months go on, she starts to it's most of the books I read are interconnected standalones series, and so she wants to just keep going. So you'll notice there are books that are missing, but they're not really. I own them. They're just not in my possession because my mother has them. So yes. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. There is one shelf that has a book by an author that you're probably gonna be why do you have this? It's my dad's book. I can't get rid of it, and I keep forgetting to take it back with me. So it's on a shelf. It's on a shelf that will never be seen. It's by anyone. And also I'm not gonna pull out every book. I might highlight a couple, but yeah, I will go through my organization and how all of that is when I get to the shelves, and I'll talk to y'all in just a second. Okay, we're gonna start at the shelf. This is my books that I don't this bottom one is books that I haven't read that aren't romances, or not there's just books that I'm not going to reach for super often, but I do still want to get to eventually. And then these are books that I've read that I probably won't recommend much. And then my fancy Jane Austen for novels. So this is kind of hidden from the rest of the books just because this is where it fits. And so yeah, that's bookshelf number 1. Then this is the shelf that I look at the most, and so I have my Sophie Lark books. I have all the indies back there, or all the indies man covers. And then I still am missing, I think the only other one of these that's out in the Bloom edition is Savage Lover, but I'll have that eventually. Then I have my Elsie Silver Chestnut Springs series. I know I have the mirror cover of Flawless, but my mother has it, and the people cover of Reckless my mother also has. My Powerless Bloom edition is on the way. Then this shelf is some of my favorite series. So we have the Element series by Brittany Cherry. We have the New Orleans Revelers by Jeffrey Kate, the Grip trilogy, and the Next Life duet. And then above that, we have the my Carissa Broadbent shelf, plus my Fourth Wing Dragon Spine. But Ashes of the Starcurse, the Crimson Iaxia duet, the 6 Scorched Roses, it's like the Vampire Conqueror, and then the 3 books in, why can't I think of what it's called, but this trilogy. Then over here, I mean, I know this is technically a duet, but it didn't fit with the other ones. So these are like some of my favorite standalones on this shelf, going in height order, but then also we do have these two because they just didn't fit anywhere else. Then more of my favorite series, we have the Stay a Spell series. I do have the rest of the books. My mother just has them. Then the Magnolia Park series and the Love Light Farm series. Then this shelf is, again, like favorite series. We have Between Despair and Hope, the Divine Between series, and then Feathers from the Sky, I know is technically a standalone right now, but it will be a series, and I just felt right to put them with the other Just Wise Cut books. Then the Off Balance series, Obsessed. Then above that is my Lisa Kleypas shelf, so all of my Lisa Kleypases that I own that I've read go on here. So this is my like favorites that I've read. Obviously, that would be why that would be there. So this is the shelf that I look at the most because of my TV being above it. So yes. Next shelf. Okay, this shelf's kind of awkward. I don't really have a great place to place it. Sorry for the stuff on the floor, but that thing, the painting thing, needs to go back to Target, and those, next time I go up to my aunt's house, it's like stuff that I need to replenish at her house. So that's why it's there, just because I don't have anywhere else to put it for now. And so it's like 4 rows, but it's also like 4-sided. And then it's over here, but I can't really get in there very well, so I'm not going to. But these are all my unread, like, books, contemporary, fantasy, fanro, like, books that aren't mass market go on this shelf. I know a couple of them are mass, but they're a little bit bigger than mass market, so that's why they're down there. But yeah, these are just unread books in those. The top shelf is, it's kind of organized a little bit. The top shelf is like priorities. So all 4 sides of the top are like priority TBR. Then like these are indies. And then as you go down, it becomes like traditionally published books. So yeah, that's bookshelf number 3. Then we have bookshelf 4 and 5, or 4 and 4.1. So this is my Anna Huang collection, and then my Emily McIntyre collection of the Never After series. And then these are my favorite standalones or books that I only own one of, because I know like Broken Records technically isn't a standalone, it's interconnected, and the Varsity Dad Dilemma is part of a interconnected standalone series, but these are like my favorite standalones that go on that shelf. My friend over there is giving me a notification, and then down here is my like TBR cart that has just books that I want to read soon or am reading or I've borrowed from a friend. So that's bookshelf 4-ish. Bookshelf 5 is my biggest shelf. It is 5 rows. It also has a couple books that I need to put away next to it, but basically the bottom 2 shelves are they are mass markets that I need to read, mostly historicals. There are a few paranormals in there and a couple like cozy mysteries. Then this is my SJM, and behind it is all my like YA. So like the Cruel Prince trilogy plus the like other books in that series. I can't move it. It's precariously sat on there. And then my like To All the Boys I've Loved Before is up there. And then this shelf is all of my standalones or like books that are in a series that I haven't read the other books, that I don't own the other books for or haven't read them. So those are there. And Hello Stranger, the It is not supposed to be up that high. It actually fits in order. And then the top shelf is my like favorite series, or not favorite series, these are like series that I've completed or read the books in them and that I own them, because like I haven't read all of the Tessa Dare series and I don't own all of the Catherine Cowell series. So that is, those are my shelves. So yes, quick video. I know, terrible camera work, but it is what it is. But yeah, quick video. I just really liked my hair, so I figured I'd film. This might never see the light of day. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna go, and I don't know. I don't even remember how to end videos. I'm gonna go. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a crown emoji, because for some reason I have a lot of crowns in my decor, mostly because I get one every year for my birthday. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.